Guys, welcome to today's class. Today's objective, which needs to be copied in the notebook, is quite simple. Our objective is to be able to create movement for basic animations in App Inventor. Hope that you enjoyed today's lesson. I won't be able to be with you basically because I got an important meeting. Nonetheless, you should be able to do two basic applications by the end of the lesson. So the first thing that I want you to do is to actually add four buttons and call them position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. And then we'll proceed with something new. I want you to add something in a different menu. Instead of using the user interface section, you'll move to the drawing animation section and then you will select the canvas. You'll drag it below the four buttons. It will be small at the beginning, so you'll need to select it and change the width and its height. In this case, the width you will select fill parent and the height will be 200 pixels. Once the canvas has changed the width and the height, you will be able then to add an image sprite. It's not a regular image, be careful. It's an image sprite added to your project. Once that you have added the image sprite, you will need to make sure to upload an image. Any image will satisfy this project. Once the image is displayed, you'll probably need to change the width and the height of the image so it looks like the one that I have. I don't want to have a big image because then you will not be able to see the effect of the application, but make sure that the image is resized so it's really small. Make sure that the image sprite appears like here on the or inside canvas 1. If the image sprite is not inside canvas 1, nothing will work at all. Once that you finish doing this, then we will move to the blocks section. Once you are in the blocks section, you'll need to do four things. Well, you'll need to add first when button 1, when button 2, when button 3, and when button 4. And for each of those button sections, make sure that you will have two different things. The first one would be a basic one, set image sprite, but a new property that we haven't worked with, .x. And in this case, make sure that you go to the math section and you take the first option and you add it at the end. For the first button, I want to have 2 zeros. For the second button, in X, I want to have 70 and in Y, 0. For button number 3, I would want to have 0, 70, and for button 4, 70, 70. So make sure that you got all those combinations so we can proceed. Once you've done all of this, make sure you test your project. So here we can see how the project works. When you click position 1, it moves to the first corner, position 2 to the right top corner, position 3 to the bottom left corner, and position 4 to bottom right corner. That's what your first project for today's class should do.